It's aviation's final frontier. Cowboy pilots who deliver small, used aircraft.
Ooh, man, that is weird.
Across distances they were never meant to fly.
This is the most extreme type of flying you can do.
Oh, there we go. Please pop on.
This is the long one. If we have a problem, we're going down in the Amazon.
Equipment breakdowns are the rule.
We got an old junker airplane. Well, we got a major trim problem.
Any flight can be a suicide mission.
Every plane I fly in, I expect is trying to kill me.
But as long as there's money and fuel to burn, they'll live to fly another day.
Back on the ground, safe and sound.
At a remote airport in Utah, two pilots are grounded and going nowhere for the third time this week.
Well, I'm pissed, man. I'm getting so bored.
Somebody tell me what the heck? Every flight, we've got a problem.
They just had to cancel another test flight of this Piper Cheyenne. One of its propellers was spinning backwards.
That helps slow the plane down on landing. Well, obviously, we don't want something slowing the plane down when we're in flight. No amount of training can save the day on certain failures. And we have an unsafe propeller condition, period. It's a no-fly item.
Pete Zaccanino knows what he's talking about.
Gloves, helmet, oxygen.
He's a test pilot who races high-performance jets for fun. If he thinks it's unsafe to fly this old plane to the Philippines, then he and co-pilot Brad White have a big problem.
I can't even spit it out because I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, this is when we start laughing. We went through anger, frustration,
It's like
pissed off, and then you resolve yourself resolve yourself to humor.
We're totally man.
It's no laughing matter for their boss. Corey Benson's arrived to check out the problem plane for himself.
Hey, Brad, did you turn on these?
Oh, yeah.
He's already losing money on this contract, and now he has to persuade the new owner in the Philippines to pay for all the repairs.
This flight is probably the most dangerous and challenging flight out of all the ones that we've done. This plane continues to give us new obstacles. I mean, everything is breaking on this plane.
The 32-year-old Cheyenne is what pilots call a hangar queen, a plane with low flight time, creaky parts, and leaky seals. 3 failed test flights have proved what a lemon she really is. First, Brad couldn't get her nose up on takeoff.
That could be a showstopper.
Then she started leaking fuel.
And it's coming into these drain holes in the bottom of the fuselage. Huge fire hazard.
Then she just plain froze up.
We got ice all over this windscreen and it sucks. I can't see anything. Nothing.
I have zero confidence in this aircraft right now.
Yeah.
I will not fly this at night. I will not fly this in the weather. I will not fly this into ice right now, period.
I'm pretty much on board with that.
But icy weather's exactly what they're heading for. They fly north from Heber City to Alaska, then a frigid crossing to northern Russia before they cut south to the Philippines. The mechanic tackles the latest problem, the mystery of the reversing propeller. Turns out the part that stops the propeller from spinning backwards is way past its best before date.
This brush runs inside that channel right there.
Yeah.
The brush that's installed in here, which is part of activating the beta system, is actually worn to 25 thousandths. And the maximum limit is 10 thousandths, so it's over twice the wear limit. Because if you would have been flying and it went off, by the time you would have landed,
it would have
we would have had to pull off the entire propeller. We stopped and we saved this just in time.
And it makes you wonder what else hasn't been checked on this thing.
Across the Pacific, in Singapore, Corey has another plane to be delivered.
Yeah, this place.
A high-tech, high-performance Cirrus SR-22.
There it is.
The first plane in the world to wear its own life-saving device as standard equipment. If the engine fails, the pilot can fire off a rocket-propelled parachute. It'll save the pilot, but the rocket usually totals the plane.
So on this model, where does the parachute come out of?
Physically fires out of the side of the aircraft.
Pilot Stu Sprung knows this plane well.
All the engine gauges are on the computer screen, so if you're unfamiliar with the avionics of this system, you couldn't effectively fly this plane. You wouldn't even be able to look at the engine gauges because there aren't any.
But his partner, Kerry McCauley, has much more flying experience. On their earlier flights, Kerry was always captain, and Stu was his green co-pilot.
70. Whoa! I got it. A little heavy.
Your nose down. Gear coming up. Nose down, nose down, nose down.
The question is, who'll be captain on this trip?
Well, I just assumed I'd be captain again.
I think that was the general assumption. You have more experience than I do, and that counts for something. But this is a technologically advanced aircraft. There's all kinds of weird little nuances with it, including the emergency procedures and the use of the parachute. So
what you're telling me is you'd like to be captain on this trip? Well, you're the guy with all the serious time. We'll give you the reins on this one. See how you do. It's like, all right, you're the captain on this one. I'll be your second in command. You tell me what to do. Let's see how you do as captain. But I'll be able to handle it. I can take orders, sorta.
Time to test fly the Cirrus and the new pecking order.
Hold here. Papa, hold here.
You are clear for takeoff.
thank you.
Well, so far so good. Nothing's falling off the airplane that I can see. Well, everything seems to be working good on this thing.
After 45 minutes of flying, air traffic control gets in touch.
Papa Golf Tower. Doing the 160 Yankee ILS. Is that not what we're supposed to be doing? Turns around, cancel the approach.
They're only allowed to fly for 1 hour. Then the military takes over the airspace.
Turns around, cancel the approach. We got hold on 1 second. Let me. Oh, dude, around. Hold on 1 second. Let me just answer. We're 10 miles from BJR. Dude. Turn us around. If we don't get back in 20 minutes. We're gonna get back. We're there. All right. And tower from 158 Papa Golf. If we don't get back on the ground in 20 minutes, that means we'll have to land someplace else and incur thousands of dollars in landing fees. Right now at this speed, we've got 8 minutes to spare. Pedal to the metal it is. We're down to 6 minutes. It's gonna be close. Hope these guys don't screw around. In sight. Approach 158 Papa Golf. We have the airport in sight. 4 minutes to spare.
Looks like it's going to be tough for Kerry to give up control. And this will be one very long mission. From Singapore, the Cirrus will go literally halfway around the world to its destination in Ohio. 20,000 kilometers and 15 time zones.
This is an epic journey. So which makes me just a little bit leery about letting Stu be captain. You know, I'm hoping he's gonna make all the right choices. Hey, Corey, it's Kerry.
Kerry, what's going on?
We got the Cirrus all checked out. We'll be on our way tomorrow.
I think that's great. You know, just work together and have a safe trip.
Sounds good. I hope being captain doesn't go to his head, but I think he'll do all right.
Just keep your hands off the controls when he's landing.
I'll try my damnedest.
Back in Utah, Brad and Pete are finally taking off on their flight to the Philippines, giving the old Cheyenne one more chance to fly right.
Hey, we're on our way and things are going well.
We are moving. That's beautiful.
I have a positive feeling. Stay to the right half of the canyons.
Right.
Standard mountain pass clearance issues.
She seems to be running okay now. Little pat on the back, knuckle bump. Let's see if we can burn some miles here today.
they'd better burn a whole lot of miles. Brad has another job as a contract pilot in Afghanistan, and he's due back there just 10 days from now. From Utah, they have to fly 2,200 kilometers today to get them up to Ketchikan, Alaska.
Showing you 110.
Okay, slowing.
But on a pit stop for fuel in Washington State, bad news finds Pete.
Yeah, Pete.
Hey, John, what'd you find when you got there?
His brother tells him a blizzard just hit his home in New Jersey.
One of your telephone poles was like just smashed everywhere. The power, the wires are strung between tree to tree to tree to tree.
There's live wires on the ground?
Yeah, it was truly spectacular.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, worse than the hurricane that came up, way worse.
Do you think I need to be there?
I think it'd be a lot better if you were here than, out running around. And I know it's your job and all, but man, it's one of those situations where if you were home, it'd be a lot easier to deal with.
It's a tough choice for Pete. If he deserts the mission, he'll leave both his boss and his co-pilot in the lurch.
All right, I'll call you in a little bit.
All right, man.
All right, John. Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
Rotate. Positive.
Gear selected up.
Roger.
The next day, Pete and Brad are leaving Washington State and heading due north to Ketchikan, Alaska.
What are we about? 320, 330?
307.
Thanks.
But Pete's distracted. He's decided to keep moving in spite of his wrecked property back home. And that means his brother has to deal with the damage.
He called it Tree Armageddon. I said, that's terrific.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a nice property. It was, at least. He says, my property looks like a battle zone.
Nice.
So he's trying to manage it. If I have to, I'll go home from Anchorage.
So you might actually pop smoke out of Anchorage and strand me with this thing. Chance of direct Alpha November.
Damn it. Tell him we gotta go back to Bellingham.
Why?
We did not do EAPIS.
I'm gonna have you over to the center.
APIS is a flight document that's essential for pilots who leave the U.S. for a foreign country.
We gotta go back to Bellingham.
This could mean a $5,000 fine.
800 Echo Bravo. We'd like to return Bellingham.
Are you declaring an emergency?
That's a negative. No problems on board.
800 Echo Bravo, thank you.
Pete turns back, but he's forgotten. They don't need the APIS because they're flying over Canada and landing in Alaska, a U.S. state.
Damn it.
Pete turns the plane around yet again.
You all right, big dog?
Nah, I'm not. I'm, pretty pissed off right now.
By now, Brad's cluing in. Pete's off his game. Pete's not the only one with thoughts elsewhere. The hangar queen is keeping Brad from the real queen in his life. His girlfriend Monica in Colombia, where he lives now.
¿Cómo estás, baby?
Bien, mi amor, ¿y tú?
Muy bien, pero tengo noticias es posible malas.
¿Qué pasó?
Hay muchos problemas con el avión. Estamos como 4 o 5 días tardando. No sé.
Yo no puedo estar más tiempo sin ti. I miss you.
Ok, baby, yo a ti te amo y hablamos mañana, ¿ok?
Okay.
Bye bye. Oh, I'm just talking to my girl back home in Colombia, and we're I'm kind of breaking the bad news to her that the plane's busted and we're totally behind schedule, and I have my own personal deadline.
Brad's return to Afghanistan is coming up fast.
I gave her a kiss on the cheek and was like, I'll see you in 10 days. And now it's starting to look like 3 months. So I'm getting pretty nervous about it.
12,000 kilometers away, Stu has piloted the Cirrus like a pro so far.
Put the heading on it. Heading is 348.
He and Carrie left Singapore this morning, and now they're about to pit stop in Chiang Mai in northern Thailand.
Chiang Mai.
They're headed for a few hours of R&R.
Hello. How are you?
Here on the ground, Carrie gets to be captain again.
We're gonna go take a tuk-tuk ride, see what we got going on. This is why I became a pilot, to go flying to places like this. This is so cool.
This is awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, check this out.
Are you kidding me right now? What the hell are you eating? Oh, so this is food. They're eating these critters. No, I'm good. What the? Yeah! What the? Are you kidding me? No.
Nothing tastier than the guts of a giant water bug.
$100, Stu. $100.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Protein.
A lot of protein. Peanut butter has a lot of protein too.
I'm good.
I give it a shot. It's really tiny. Go like this, yeah? Oh la la! Very good.
It's like eating an artichoke. Where's the mayonnaise?
But Boss Corey has a way of interrupting the fun. He calls them from 14 time zones away.
Hello, this is Stu.
How's the flight going so far?
We had an excellent first leg today.
Tomorrow we've got a major issue with trying to get the landing permission for your first stop in India. You guys are pretty much stuck there. There's nothing we can do.
We're staying here for a full day. Oh, man. All right, well, thanks for the call. We appreciate it, and hope to talk to you soon.
All right, guys. Have a safe flight.
Thanks, Corey. All right, bye-bye.
It's not the first time Corey's had trouble dealing with a foreign bureaucracy. And guess who hates to wait?
Pretty frustrated right now. I mean, we've got 13,000 miles to cover. I'm ready to go. We finally we're moving, and now we're stopped again, so.
1,300 kilometers south of the Arctic Circle, it's been raining all night. Pete and Brad are leaving Ketchikan, Alaska, and heading further north to Anchorage.
Well, it's gonna be more bumpy. We're gonna be getting thrashed.
Yeah, it's going to be bumpy. If it gets crazy, certainly help me out.
Air speed's at 90. There's 100. Positive rate.
Gear up.
The Hangar Queen is behaving. For 300 kilometers, all's well. Or so they think.
I'm going to start down.
Do it, man. Let's get out of this junk. We've been in the clag all day. And you're climbing.
I know. I don't get it.
Brad tries to drop down, but the plane drives up.
The autopilot's off, and the yaw damper's off.
Yeah, I just kicked it off. Roll your trim for me, will you?
Trim locks in a set of small flaps on the tail that make the plane climb or descend.
Nothing.
How about the other way?
Trying both ways. Nothing.
I got nothing, too. It's stuck?
Feels it. I wonder if it's iced up.
That's what I'm wondering, too.
If the trim is frozen, dropping altitude for a landing is going to be a real fight.
I'm trying to think if there's anything on there, if I'm doing something goofy that's blocking that trim.
Let me find the trim breaker, too.
Alrighty.
There it is, and it's in.
Is it in?
Yeah.
It's just stuck.
They're only 20 minutes from Anchorage, and they have to land soon.
That's fucked up, dude.
So we potentially have our trim in op.
Just like we did before.
Even on their first test flight in Florida, the trim was iffy.
Yeah, that trim is a little funky.
Yes, it is.
But the mechanic disagreed.
I think that's normal.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Have you?
The maintenance manual says it's good. You're airworthy.
Now, Brad has to keep fighting the climbing Cheyenne.
Yeah, what I need to do is sit and push on the stick. If I let go, it's going to pop up on it.
You know what? It might be a smart move to pull this thing into a hangar, let it dry out overnight too, because I'll tell you what, I don't want to be flying this thing and having frozen windows and frozen trim, and we're just counting on it thawing out when we come down.
No.
That's dumb.
Finally, Brad makes the plane descend enough to start their landing.
Okay, I got the airport in sight.
Roger.
Cheyenne 0, Echo Bravo, clear visual approach, runway 32.
And we got a crosswind of 70 degrees at 15, gusts at 22, and the runway is icy.
Bravo, when able, reduce speed to 170.
Okay, runway's in sight, lined up.
You can call my speeds for me?
Yep, 120.
I can see the trees whipping, so just hang on there.
Yep, 130.
Okay, final flaps.
Selected, 120. 100. 95, 90.
Boy, I can land a 747.
You can. Nice job.
The Cheyenne limps into the hangar yet again.
That's a big puddle.
Yeah, there's a lot of water, dude.
They think the heavy rain from the storm in Ketchikan leaked into the plane and froze during the flight.
I'm smiling about it, but I just can't believe there's another problem on this thing.
Piece of
We should probably leave that door open. It's late, let's get something to eat and make a plan and...
all over it.
Sound good?
Yep.
Cool.
Later, at the local bush pilot bar.
Hey guys, this is Pete. This is my old next door neighbor.
How you doing?
Ken.
Nice to meet you guys.
And this is Luke Hickerson.
Brad grew up here in Anchorage.
All right, to old friends and a few new friends. Yay!
Away from family and friends, ferry pilots depend on each other. And breaks like this.
Ooh. Damn it.
But then Pete gets bad news from boss Corey.
Hey, you ready for this? They're saying they don't have the right paperwork for filing our flight plan into Russia.
Who's in charge of that, Corey?
Bureaucratic red tape is a constant hazard in the ferry flying biz.
I don't need any more stress right now. I really don't.
We've got the deadline of the plane. I've got my personal deadline. Pete's got his house destroyed. Our airplane is in horrible shape. It's just taking forever.
Life on the road, not easy.
10,000 kilometers away, Stu and Carrie head to the airport. After a one-day delay in Thailand getting their paperwork sorted out, they made it all the way across India to Pakistan.
It's kind of sometimes our only chance to get to see a whole country in the daylight, so we really soak it in. Yay!
Today, they plan to fly across the Gulf of Oman to Al Fujairah in the United Arab Emirates.
It's going to be kind of a risky flight because it's almost 700 miles and almost entirely over water. We have to steer clear of Iran's airspace, so even if something was to go wrong and over the water, we would really have to make a decision whether it was better to ditch in the water or go land in Iran.
Heading is 216. Goodbye, Karachi and Pakistan.
Stu is still captain of the high-tech Cirrus.
Karachi approach, November 158, Papa Golf with you, 7,000 feet. 700. 700, climbing.
But he's lost his edge this morning. Seems Karachi has made a gut-wrenching impression on Stu.
What did you eat last night that's killing you? Oh no, we tried some local Pakistan cuisine. That was really good, but it was definitely off the grid for me. Kind of paid for it all night and was hoping to get it kind of out of my system before we started flying, but right as we were getting ready to take off, I was like, oh my God, I need to get in that plane and get in the air, because if I don't, I ain't gonna make it.
Over the Gulf of Oman, Stu has nowhere to go and nowhere to land, because now they're in the real danger zone.
Iran's airspace is about 5 miles that way. Those guys aren't too friendly. Oh, tell you what though, the way I feel right now, if I was the closest bathroom, I'd take it.
I don't know a worse situation than being in a small aircraft for 5 hours with Iran Next to you is the closest land without any bathroom, with a severe stomach problem. It's the worst torture I can imagine.
How you holding up there, boss? 4.5 hours of the most torturous flying I've ever had to do. Yeah, I suppose if it was a real rocket day, it could be a little more uncomfortable. You're gonna have buns of steel by the end here. Got the clench going. Hang in there, my brother. Hang in there.
If Stu could fire off the Cirrus parachute without wrecking the plane, he'd be bailing out right now.
I needed to be in a hospital. I was having the most severe stomach sickness that I've ever had in my whole life.
The new captain's in no condition to land the plane. So Kerry gets what he's been waiting for: control.
Why don't you just sit back and enjoy the ride, Captain Stu? Hold your... I'm watching you. Hold your together. Stay really still.
This will be Kerry's first shot at landing the Cirrus.
Well, flaps. Take a long time to slow down because the wings are so small. So you really got to start scrubbing speed early.
He comes in way too fast. Stu reaches for the throttle.
I got it. Got it.
They're down, but Stu's agony isn't over.
Easy. Don't say easy to be. You're the one with the hand on the throttle. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alfred.
Guess where Stu will be heading right now. And his troubles don't end at the airport.
I hope the toilet is close to the bed.
They're both 50.
Oh, thank you so much.
At the hotel, Stu finally crashes.
Pakistan's revenge.
Stay in touch. I'll give you a call later. And if you're not up to flying tomorrow, no big deal. We can chill here for a day or two, whatever it takes.
Kerry may end up in the captain's seat on this trip, after all.
All right. Well, get some rest. I'll talk to you later. If he gets sick enough that he needs to go to the hospital, it's possible that I'll have to continue the flight on my own. I mean, the plane can't wait forever. You know, this is a money-making operation for everybody involved. If he's down for the count, I'm gonna have to take it myself.
I'm hurting.
10,000 kilometers northeast. The hangar queen Cheyenne has dried out overnight. Good thing, too, because she has to keep moving toward her final destination in the Philippines. But Brad's heart is no longer in this trip.
Estamos acá en Alaska y ya salimos el norte de Alaska, pero estamos saliendo ya mismo.
Te voy a extrañar muchísimo.
Ah, yo a ti, baby.
He wants to get home to see his girlfriend Monica, but it's only 6 days now before he has to go back to Afghanistan.
Dale un beso.
Bye-bye. I can't let my wanting to go home to her push me to make a bad decision like, oh yeah, you know, if we get that much further, that gets me that much closer to home. I can't let that affect me. Gotta be smart.
He's not the only one with thoughts elsewhere. Pete's still worrying about the fallen trees and hydro wires all over his property back home.
I gotta say, I don't like it when the Pete's not on his A game.
Yeah, who does, right? I don't.
It happens.
Too many negative things going on.
They both have to stay sharp on this leg. It'll take them to Nome, Alaska, over some of the most rugged, isolated country on the continent.
That terrain there in a single-engine airplane, if you have an engine failure, the best thing to do is just pitch over and get it over with.
Not me. I fight for everything.
Do ya?
Yep. There's always a chance. Never know.
Fight for your marriage? Whoa!
You didn't go there.
I'm sorry, Pete. I'm sorry for slapping you down terribly.
It's all right. I can manage it. Let's just add more stress to my life.
The Cheyenne flies trouble-free for the first hour and a half. But that doesn't last.
Okay, so look at what's happening.
I'm watching it.
You know what's happening?
Yeah.
You make that turn and yours takes off like a shot. Now look, mine's barely moving.
The plane's navigation systems have suddenly gone haywire.
Right now, we're having massive problems with our gyros whenever we turn the airplane.
I'm not sure how much we're turning. The bank has given us erroneous information, and I think we have a faulty computer.
The instruments are doing goofy stuff, so we have to really be on our game.
I'm hand flying right now, and we're gonna hand fly it all the way through these clouds.
Flying visually could work, except they've just lost their windshield heater again.
How come my side's fogging up?
Because this plane is ghetto.
This is exactly what happened to them on the first day of their trip.
We got things freezing up. We got nuts and bolts freezing up. We got a windshield that won't defrost.
I can't see anything. Nothing.
Now, they're almost ready to land. They can't navigate by instrument, and they've almost lost visibility.
I'm totally blind right now.
That's terrific.
I wonder if this is a dumb move to flip those wipers on.
Dumb.
Pete has nothing but an iced-up view of what's ahead.
Look, you gonna be able to see anything, dude?
Only his instinct and experience will get them out of this one.
And full flaps, please.
Speed checks selected. Moving.
Thank you. Final checks complete.
No landing clearance required.
Roger. Give me a 500 per call, the minimums.
Roger.
Echo Bravo, say again, sir.
Short final.
They've made it, but their faith in the old plane has hit a new low.
What a crock of
Unbelievable. What a heap of garbage.
I can't believe this, dude. More and more problems.
It was lovely to be on the approach, and I couldn't see out my windscreen.
Pete and Brad have a broken windshield heater and a long list of instrument problems that need to be fixed fast.
In that scenario, that's how people die, is that scenario right there.
Yep. If you passed out, I would have been unable to land.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
But at least we're broke here in the U.S. That would be insanity if we broke down in Russia.
They need a mechanic who understands the plane's 32-year-old systems. But they're most likely out of luck here in Nome.
We need to start briefing up Corey. Seriously?
This has to be fixed. Corey.
What's going on, bud? You know any avionics guys, Tom?
Yeah, I don't just need avionics. We hopefully can find someone that knows this system. So we might have to pull somebody out of retirement or the nursing home that's old enough to have worked on this. But I don't know what else to do other than head back to Anchorage for proper repairs and hopefully find somebody there.
All right. Well, do what you need to do. Good luck, guys.
Okay, thanks. It's really gonna extend this trip.
They backtrack to Anchorage in search of a mechanic. Flying the Cheyenne is risky, but better over Alaska than the middle of the ocean.
This appointment's one way to look at it. I look at it as a complete waste of time. We're going back to Anchorage. We're going backwards. We're going back. Back.
On the ground in Anchorage, the clock's running out, especially for Brad.
I just got an email from my boss in Afghanistan, and I had begged and pleaded for some extra time, and they just said no, that I absolutely have to be back on the day as originally planned. So in a nutshell, my trip is over. So that's the end of the game. What's up, dude?
Hey, did you get the weather printed out and all that?
Yeah, I got everything.
Cool.
But I also got to talk to you about something. And I got an email from my boss. I asked for some more time because I knew this trip was jamming us up. I was told no way. and I gotta pop smoke.
That's really bad news.
I know, I hate to do it to you, but there's really nothing I can do.
Tell me it's after Russia.
It's not after Russia. It's like I'm leaving tomorrow.
This is gonna really, really, really suck.
During yesterday's flight, a stomach bug hit Stu with a vengeance.
Hope we're making the right decision here.
He's decided to push on with the trip today.
So what's the longest you've gone? Or I should say, what's the longest you haven't gone so far?
Maybe 15 minutes.
So can you quintuple that?
But he's having a tough time holding it together.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea. Dude, you're killing me. Here goes nothing. I hope.
Wow, look at that place. Jeez. Whole different terrain, civilization, layout. Yeah, no doubt. So did you take any unusual precautions? I have full confidence I can get to Kuwait. Buns of steel.
Stu's feeling better today. Ready for the 13,000 kilometers they still have to fly to get them to Ohio. He's the man with the expertise on the high-tech Cirrus. And Carrie can't resist teasing him about it.
You're not hand flying this? Of course I'm always hand flying. I see my hands on it. You autopilot boys. You don't get a good climb with autopilot. You gotta be smooth, man. You're fighting. Oh, I'm correcting it. Oh, whatever. Just like I had to correct your landing yesterday. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They sail over the desert kingdoms like tourists.
Wow, there it is. What is it, the world's tallest building? Oh, right there. Check that out. Unbelievable.
But when they reach Kuwait, it's back to business. They buckle down for a 1,200-kilometer night flight across the desert to Jordan. Deserts usually promise clear skies, but not tonight.
Here we are in the middle of the desert. What do we get? Freaking thunderstorm! This is the worst rain and weather we've had yet. I don't mind rain. I don't mind rain much at all. But lightning's bad.
A direct lightning hit could fry the computer systems in the Cirrus, or even worse.
Man, only we can find thunderstorms in the desert.
Feliz para verte, mi amor. Muy contenta.
Ah, y ¿sabes qué? Tengo buenas noticias para ti.
¿Sí?
Estoy saliendo a Alaska hoy y llego a Colombia mañana.
No. Qué rico.
Sí. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? You'll come to the airport?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Brad is heading home to Colombia, leaving Pete to deal with the delivery of the Cheyenne.
I feel bad for bailing on Pete, and I'm not even going to really have any time to see her. I got to leave right away for Afghanistan, but that's the life of a pilot.
Brad's managed to change the life of another pilot as well. Into the breach comes Randy McGeehee. He had to hop on a plane last night and fly 3,600 kilometers north to take Brad's place.
Yesterday I was in sunny California, actually at the beach with my kids, and now here I am in looks like about 1.5 feet of snow, about ready to cross into Russia at the worst time of year to fly over there. Hey fellas, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, Randy.
Good to know
Heard good things about you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm looking forward to flying with you. Who do I have to thank for this lovely little vacation I get to go on here?
A piece of machinery called the Cheyenne 2. She's been a handful, lots of problems.
You know when you go to the avionics shop and you see all these old radios and stuff, you think about the old days of flying. That's what that
dash reminds me of. What a piece of crap, huh?
Yeah, you gotta be on your toes.
But the Hanger Queen isn't Brad's problem anymore. He's heading home to his girlfriend. They're stuck with the Lemon Cheyenne.
See you on the flip side.
See you, bro. See you, man. Safe trip.
See you guys later.
Glad that asshole's gone.
Yeah, jeez, what a
Thank God.
2 days later, after all the repairs, the Cheyenne is still acting up.
This thing sucks. Yep, put it back into the barn.
What is wrong with you, airplane?
Pete and Randy have just come back from a failed test flight. The plane's still not ready for the next leg into Russia.
If this airplane were really in service, it should not have this many issues.
I know. And on top of all of that, there's still a tree in the roof of my house. It's just great.
While mechanics look under the hood, they plot the rest of their trip, but they get a nasty surprise.
Listen to this. Nome's being evacuated for the storm.
You're shitting me, man.
I'm not kidding you.
A massive storm has stopped everything cold.
These things get named hurricanes down south and get a category. It's that magnitude. We have to have good weather for this plane, and we've got the storm of the century that we're dealing with instead.
It looks like the storm will ground them for at least 2 days. And when it's over, their first airport in Russia will be closed.
Military airport, it's not open on Saturdays or Sundays. Yep.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
Nope, I'm not. And so what we're looking at right now is we are dead in the water Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Why am I here?
Pete needs to go home to take care of his wrecked property.
I gotta really think about getting on an airline and going south.
Or it's not like we can do anything anyways, you know?
Nope.
Airplane's broke, weather's horrible.
Weather's bad.
Airport's closed. What are we gonna do?
The Cheyenne is already 6 days late for delivery. Now Pete and Randy have to leave it behind while the storm of the century bears down on Alaska. This is the ferry flight from hell. 10,000 kilometers from Anchorage.
Yeah, me no likey the lightning. Me and lightning, we got a history.
Carrie and Stu are crossing the Arabian desert from Kuwait to Amman in a lightning storm.
So I got hit by lightning once, and I was reading my book, listening to my Walkman, having a good thing, and boom! And just, holy it hit the prop, and it was really loud. It was a big Christmas tree wreath of fire around the prop thing. You know, and I'm sitting there, I'm a flying gas tank. I'm like, okay, why am I not dead? And like, everything's still working, and the radios are still on, and holy a lot more popping up here. It's kind of an even line. It's just a line of thunderstorms out in front of us.
Stu tries to find an escape route away from the lightning.
No, did you just go left? Just a little bit. Because I just saw one on the other side of it. No, I would go just to the right of it. No sense chasing him around. Let's wait till we get a little closer and see what we get.
You couldn't be more vulnerable than to be flying at 8,000 feet, because one of those bolts of lightning can come through the aircraft and fry the avionics.
Both pilots are really starting to regret their decision to make this desert leg tonight.
It's almost like someone's trying to tell us something. Hey, dummies.